Yeah, this is something I want to talk to you guys about for a while. So since it's on my mind, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Since everybody is listening to every single word that comes out of my mouth these days, but I'm trying to get down to the nitty gritty. I told you guys that I just came from a situation where people keep using these dissecting tools like I'm some kind of experiment, and I said I came from one group that was using a chainsaw. Now I'm just in a whole nother group that's using more you know, sophisticated tools. What's the difference? You know what I mean? Especially when you got somebody as transparent as me that's actually willing to tell you exactly how it is. Yet people still want to go, dissect you, even though you tell people what it is. That's a strange thing about people to me. Why people want to get in your head and stuff like that. I really don't understand that nature about people. Because I don't come on here trying to preach to anybody. I don't come off as a preacher. I come off as a very lighthearted person that's basically trying to teach people how to be lighthearted in themselves. Not act like me, but just how to be lighthearted, basically. I think people can take, you know, people want to take something from me, they can take like how to be lighthearted, and get the weight off your shoulders. I understand a lot of people can't do that though for various reasons. And we all have our hangups. Like I give you an example. With me, I really realized that I've been at war so much with so people, places, and things. The war that was set against me, and I came here obviously equipped as a fighter. That's why I'm not a victim. I'm the victim in the sense that yeah, people targeted me, but I'm not a victim in the sense that I was made for this. That's they go another half truth for y'all. You see what I'm saying? I've actually I've actually fell in love with being a soldier. And it's no pity party here because it's not like, oh, poor me, I'm always fighting, and one day God will let you, like it's not that kind of party over here either. I'm not really looking for a savior like that, you know what I mean? Because the truth is, guys, if somebody came in and turned off the switch of me, like if I'm not a soldier anymore, somebody comes in and they say at ease, it's like, well, what next? I get to sit on the couch and watch television. That scares the hell out of me. It's something about being a soldier and keep going at it every day that really keeps my mind intact, my mind strong, keeps me healthy mentally and physically, to the point that there's nothing anybody could really do to break me. So if all of a sudden all this struggle ended, it would be like I would, that's why I told you guys I'm interested in film, because film is something that you can really, you know, get some alter egos off yourself, and then you'll be making money like without even feeling like you're working. I think actors probably get a sense of um, joy out of acting because they're actually like bringing up alter egos and inside of themselves, and they're bringing it out of themselves, and they getting paid for it. You know what I mean? That's why they do it so damn good. You see all those Denzel Washington movies, you like movies like Training Day. You swear to God, that's exactly who he was. Like some kind of crooked guy. He played that shit so well. Maybe because that is one of his alter egos. You know what I mean? So I need something that, if I was to end this current reality that I'm in right now, which is always having a fighting or always having a struggle. That's what it looks like on the outside, but sometimes it's really not a fight or struggle for me. What other people look at as like a fight or struggle to me is like heaven on earth, because the simplicity of people's lifestyles of being couch potatoes and what we gonna eat tonight, and wife asking you how hey, is everything okay? It's just this ongoing ping pong thing that these people do that I really can't get into, and it scares me. Like if my wife actually found out my true mentality, I would think that she would think that I was strange. You know what I mean? Because I just don't operate like these people. And I guess that's why I can't accept that, yeah, I must be some kind of angel, because I don't operate like these people. I don't know how they do it. And once upon a time, I was clingy. I had a girlfriend, I was clingy, and I did all that shit. And it was always a part of me that felt real strange doing that. It felt like I was just doing it just to look normal to everybody. Like you walk into a room and here I am. I'm this man. This is my girlfriend. Or this is my wife, and now everybody just accept. They're still talking shit about you behind your back, but it looks, normal. I when I had a girlfriends back in the day, it felt so strange. It felt strange, and I felt very vulnerable. The situation I'm in now, I feel actually like how everybody looks at me as strange now. I feel so fucking normal, and I feel so complete, and I feel so sturdy. I feel like an immovable wall. I don't feel vulnerable at all. I feel at my most strength when I'm being at my true nature, which is a soldier. Being a soldier is my true nature. Some people just built to go to war, man. Some people just built to go to war. And if you get them off that, maybe they'll start having bad dreams and nightmares when they come home to that normal life everybody says you're supposed to have. It's kind of strange to me. It's just that this human thing, man, this human experience, it's like so parasitic. You get clingy, and all of a sudden you find yourself depending on your wife to make you a goddamn sandwich. When you the best fucking sandwich maker out here. Can't nobody make a sandwich better than you can. How all of a sudden I'm supposed to depend on somebody. And that's another thing too. Women, once they get that man, they want to do a lot for that man, which that's how you supposed to do. If you love your mate, you want to do for them. But what if a woman ran to somebody like me who really don't want those type of things, don't want them at my footstool like that? I just kind of want to do what I want to do. It would be very unfair for somebody like me, to tell my wife, "Hey, I'll come hang with you when I feel like it." Oh, that would be looked at as real selfish. Think about that, guys. Somebody like me, who just likes being a soldier all the time, likes being alone, I get my most strength out of being alone. Imagine me trying to get married and me telling my wife, this is making me feel weak. I will see you when I see you. I need to be alone. She might feel offended by that. She might think I'm out doing some other things, right? It's a very like parasitic kind of existence, man. This so-called human, it's like very parasitic. And like I said, I fell into that parasitic mode. I did not like it. I didn't like myself. I didn't like how I felt. Like I said, I felt vulnerable. I felt weak. Anybody who knows my so-called struggle right now needs to understand that I feel the most powerful right now that I could ever feel. People, they want to put their ideas and their beliefs on you, and then you're going through the whole thingamajig of then you're going back and forth explaining to them why you believe what you believe, and it seems like you're trying to make them believe what you believe, and you're really not. And even if you do get them to believe what you believe in, then you get kind of sick of them, because you don't want them falling up on your ass every fucking day. And as soon as tell them why one thing is some way and their way might not be the right way, next thing you know, you got somebody falling up on your ass, and then they come in with some other tidbit, and next thing you know, you got somebody parasiting and leeching off your energy again. You guys understand why I'm my best when I'm at alone? Yeah, that's how it is, yo. It's very, very parasitic reality. This is. I might buy a book from somebody, and they may think that I might want to come and buy some other books. They may think that I want to get inside their head and figure out how they think, when actually it's nothing like that at all. I just want to read that book that I bought from them. I actually detach. Like if I buy a book, let's say I buy a book from somebody, I like mentally I totally attach myself from the individual that I bought the book from. Like that person doesn't even exist. All I did was buy the book, and I'm gonna read this book. I don't even really be thinking about the person associated with it. This human existence, like people, it's easy to get caught up on these hangups, man, and these glamours. Like I told y'all the other day about these glamours. And people having a hard time trying to figure out how they're going to fit me in their mold of what they think I should be, whether it's a philanthropist. Well, I already told you I'm all of the above, so it's kind of hard to uh, put me in these things. And I know people out there trying to figure out what can I do with a cat like that. I know he a moneymaker, but I can't figure out what it, see, because I can't be put in a box. That's why. But I made it easy for y'all. I told y'all that I was interested in doing film. In film, you get to be a lot of things, so you don't get boxed in. Denzel played a lot of different roles, and he played them fucking goddamn well, didn't he? So I've already made it easy for you guys, and I've told you exactly what I'm interested in. I'm interested in making films. So nobody has to be out there wondering what can they do with me. I've already told y'all what y'all can do with me. But yeah, so that's how I feel about relationship, guys. I think I summed it up. I think I'm very transparent with you guys. I know I can read the thoughts. I can read the thoughts of the ethers and what people are saying. I hear what people are saying out there and what they're thinking. I hear what the women thinking, and I love the women so much because, man, I do everything for the women, but it don't mean I want to be all clingy up against your ass either, though. And that actually attracts women even more to me. It actually attracts women more to me because I'm not this clingy. But I used to be clingy, but that wasn't my nature. I got up out of that and realized that wasn't even my true nature. And that's the reason a lot of women like me is because they see that strength that I'm not clingy. But the woman has a strange thing she does where they want to make you clingy, right? They want to kind of reel you in. What happens when you can't be reeled in? Yeah, I'm the big fish, but I'm not fish that you can't reel me in. I'm not gonna fall for your bait. You see what I'm saying? Well, women, yeah, they had this thing that like they want to reel you in. I don't know if I can be reeled in like that. I'm more of a giver. I'm a giver by nature. I think that's why people thought I was a people pleaser because I'm naturally a giver. I'm just not a taker. People think you have to find this balance of giving and taking. What if you're just a giver? I don't need to take from somebody because I already got it. Like, I already got all the tools, man. I already got all the jewels. So I don't need to take anything from nobody. I got all these attributes. We talked about the 99 names of Allah the other day. I got all these attributes, so I don't need to take from people. It's a parasitic existence, y'all. But yeah, women, they see the strength that I have in me right now. And the only reason women really like men like me is because people just want what they can't have. Ultimately, people just want what they can't have, man. I can imagine women see all these qualities about me, not knowing that the qualities that they like about me is the qualities that I have mastered because I'm single. You get it? That's why they like me so much, because they can't have me. And they wonder why they can't have me. They're doing all these little things. Maybe if I say this, maybe if I say that, maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that. Let me make it easy for you women out there. There's nothing you can do for me that I haven't already done for myself. Oh, well, except sex, of course, but, then I wouldn't want to hurt women's feelings by, again, telling a woman, hey, I'll come hang with you when I feel like it. I wouldn't be fair to the women, now would it? Imagine your husband telling you I'll come be with you, like, when I feel like it. Maybe a lot one week, maybe nothing the next month. You know what I mean? I just don't like being clingy. I was never meant to be clingy. Even some girlfriends from the past would tell y'all I was absolutely clingy, but when I was that way, I wasn't in my right way. And I know I wasn't in my right way when I was that way. So, yeah, I think I've been very transparent with you guys. But yeah, that's the why women like me, because they can't have me. Or maybe they can. Who knows?